Amelia, I'm back with another one. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about the confusion with the Hadera project yesterday, right? The partnership, the whole BlackRock thing, right? Guys, and this is my issue with crypto, guys. We have a bigger fight ahead of us, right? So when I see these communities at each other heads, right? When the Hadera news dropped, you had the Algorand community, the ADA community, the XRP community, all coming at Hadera, the communities, putting hands on each other. And I'm sitting here watching this stuff like, we have a way more greater fight ahead of us, right? Where if crypto, the projects, the teams, the devs, everybody just works together, this place, man, will be a whole lot more better, a more healthier place, more peaceful place. But we just can't have it. Guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments who are you, whose side you on? XR, are you pro XRP, pro algo, pro hbar? Let me know in the comments, because it's getting crazy and it's absolutely ridiculous that we rather go at each other opposed to the real enemy. Make sure that you join the Discord and the things that's going on. We having a correction in the market as the market is working the price in that we could potentially get one federal rate cut this year opposed to three, right? So that's a FOMC meeting right around the corner, and it's just getting hectic, right? A lot of people are still, trying to make their final touches to their portfolio, taxes, all type of stuff that's going on, right? Deb at all time, high macro wins, and of course, inflation is still sticky, right? So the market is extremely volatile. I told people in that video yesterday there when people was asking me, should I buy it? Look, you gotta make sure you do what's best for you and practice good, responsible. Be responsible with your entry points or with your exit points. Again, remember, not financial advice, and you never invest what you're afraid to lose. All right, so let's get into what's actually happening here with hbar and the FUD, right? Because it was FUD. At one point, hbar had almost hit 18 cents, right? Everybody in the community was celebrating. It was up like almost 100%. It was up actually at one point 100%, as investors believe that BlackRock was involved in the fund tokenization project on Hadera. The token then slumped more than 25% as BlackRock turned out to have no involvement in launch. And we're going to get into actual facts of what happened. No, actually, I'm not even going to say facts, because it's not even facts until BlackRock comes out and says exactly what happened. So we haven't had BlackRock's point of view yet. We've had everybody's point of view but BlackRock's, all right? So I don't want to say it's facts, but this is what's going on, right? So Cointelegraph dropped a bomb, right? They said, hey, BlackRock really has nothing to do with this. This was specifically RKX and their fund, right? And there was speculation that it was 65 billion. So to correct myself in that video, it was actually 25 billion that they brought to the Hadera ecosystem. But this is the thing. Right? RKX was the ones that actually made the play happen. It wasn't specifically BlackRock, but we'll talk about from the horse's mouth how they actually had to communicate with BlackRock, right, before actually putting that post out there, right? Now they said that, hey, they're in charge of these funds. They didn't have to ask BlackRock because they chose Hadera to tokenize of this fund. But they, out of respect, they asked BlackRock, and BlackRock gave them the okay, right? And we'll confirm that from the CEO and founder of RKX. But it got crazy because it's like, these communities are coming at each other's heads. They're like, why did they choose BlackRock? Why didn't choose ADA? Why didn't choose XRP? Why? It doesn't matter, guys. We all are here for the same end game. And this is why crypto can't organically grow, because when everything is going well, everybody is like best friends. They want to work together. But as soon as we see just a little bit of correction, consolidation, or even downside, selling pressure in the market, everybody starts going at each other's heads. It gets toxic, and it's just like, man, how can this place be taken serious? How can this space ever grow? Is every time we get, closer to growth and being accepted by the traditional world, the BlackRocks, the Larry Finks, we make a clown of ourselves. So, Cointelegraph came out here, dropped the post, then deleted the post as they wanted to get more information, and everybody was absolutely going crazy. So a little bit of context to what actually happens. This is from Credit Bull Crypto. He says RKX, the company that launched the tokenized BlackRock fund on Hadera, is a portfolio company of Arbitrum, right? They're also sitting at the Hadera Council, the largest asset manager in the UK. Now, this is the type of stuff that the people that's running the Hadera and making decisions at the top, right? It says, meanwhile, BlackRock is the fourth largest shareholder of Arbitrum. I mean, we can't make this up. And BlackRock most likely it has most of the projects that sit at the council in their portfolio. Google all of that, right? So about 10 months ago, RKX launched their first tokenized fund, which was Arbitrum's money market fund. 10 months later, they launched the BlackRock fund that you're hearing about today. So there was a agreement that BlackRock gave them the okay to tokenize this fund utilizing Hadera's ecosystem, right? Now, what I want to focus on, right, is what the Hadera team says. Now, this is Christian Hacker. He said, we had to wait for BlackRock to sign off to include them in the release. So, yes, they know, right? And this is coming from Christian Hacker. He works at Swirl Labs doing marketing things for Hadera. So, this is insider information from the team saying, hey, we had to get the sign off from BlackRock. All right. Now, further confirmation here from Graham, CEO and co-founder of RKX, the first UK registered crypto asset trading venue and regulated digital asset exchange for all your RWA needs. All right. So this is what they had to say about the fear and the FUD that was out there. It says fund tokenization, a thread to help with the confusion. Let me set the scene and please stay with me to the end. All right. So 2, it says, we believe all financial assets are moving on chain, equity, debt funds, you name it. If we think it is heading there, since 2018, we've been carefully navigating the regulations to the point we are at now where everyone is talking RWAs. We see lots of RWA tokenization projects appear, but often they look like securities without appropriate regulation of the ecosystem. We try to ensure everything we do is compliant, right? He says, I'm going to write this generally to avoid being jurisdiction specific, so please forgive any local regulatory legal nuances you may have. Issuance of financial assets have records of ownership. So if I set up a company, I usually have a cap table showing the owners. Says 5, that can be kept on a piece of paper, Excel, database, or DLT. Traditionally, the medium doesn't matter so long as you have one. For a normal business, that's pretty straightforward. When you enter the world of securities, things become more convoluted. Often the entity of the cap table is custodian on behalf of the investor. This is the legal title holder who sits on the cap table holding the asset for the UBO. There can be many chains of custodians, both local and international. All right, so let's get into what actually happened. All right, it says, all right, therefore, tokenization progress. Okay, I actually want to see where he says. Okay, he says, in the case of both Arbitrum and BlackRock, RKX, to the knowledge of both investment managers, have been instructed by our clients to invest in their funds. Therefore, from the investment manager's perspective, they see our nominee company as a legal title holder. All right, so you can go read this to yourself, right? I want to actually get into the gist of what happened, right? He says, right here, it says, if we decide to tokenize, arguably we do not need to approach the investment manager, BlackRock, but we always do as we want long-term relationships. The investment manager's level of involvement can vary. Both Arbitrum and BlackRock were aware that we were tokenizing on Hadera. This is from the horse's mouth, okay? He can't come out here and say, hey, they were aware when they weren't, all right? So they were aware. He says, neither objected, hopefully due to our integrity and regulatory permissions. I encourage you, wherever possible, to read official press release associated with the news, and you will always find ours. All right, so, I mean, they tagged BlackRock in this. So BlackRock, gave the okay, right? BlackRock said, hey, release the post. Well, we're on board, right? So this is not something that where BlackRock didn't know what was going on and they got put in a tough spot and now they're just like don't want to say anything. They'll come and they'll eventually speak on this situation, but I don't think it's as big as people make it seem, right? People are making it seem like, oh, investors got wrecked. I mean, Hadera fell from 18 cents to 12 cents, right? But it takes a lot of money to actually move a company. Fuck project, a company like Hadera, because it's sitting over billions of dollars. So when you see, 16, the man, I mean the what the volume at one point was up like 3,000%. Like, that's crazy for $1 billion project. So I get it, right? When you see wild swings for $1 billion project in the billions, it's kind of like, whoa, this thing is moving, right? Hadera went from like did a 2x, almost 2x in the day, right? Just off the news of the BlackRock. So BlackRock knew this happened, right? BlackRock should come out and say, hey, we approved it, right? Just to calm down the media, right? The media that puts out the FUD, the FUDders that put out the FUD, the people who basically missed out on the Hadera move, right? And again, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not on no one's side. I am neutral. But I believe crypto and crypto companies and these teams, developers need to come together and stop being at each other's heads, man, because we got a bigger fight to fight. And it really is frustrating. It's frustrating in crypto. I made a post earlier today. It's like, you can't build nothing in crypto, man. Then you go to build stuff, people start fudding. People, have no patience. Everybody wants to get rich overnight. This industry is low-key cooked. It's low-key cooked. Like, things, like, we have to have I don't know at this point, man. I don't know. And every day I try to have full confidence in what this space can be in the future, and stuff like this it just turns me off about the whole entire space, because it's like, what are y'all arguing about? What are y'all arguing about? This is bigger than which chain BlackRock chose. Who cares, man? Any partnership or integration that you guys are doing, BlackRock most likely has their hands in, because they own almost the damn world. So who cares what blockchain that BlackRock publicly chose first, man, to tokenize their funds? No one cares, man. So, guys, you let me know what you think about this. Of course, maybe they should have been a little bit more clear, like, hey, we're the ones that's actually tokenizing this on Hadera chain, but we have got the blessings from BlackRock instead of like BlackRock, Arbor, how they made it into a partnership. I get it. But at the end of the day, this is coming from the founder. BlackRock gave them the okay. All right, so I'm not here to FUD Hadera. I'm not picking no sides. I just want to see people be unified and come together. Guys, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I still think this is bullish long term from Hadera, but unfortunately, we'll have to see how it bounces back from a price action standpoint, right? But with crypto, I don't even focus on price no more. If you hear and you believe that this technology is going to be here for years to come, it's just stupid to just focus on price at this point, man. Yeah, you're here from the bag. I get it. You're not here for the utility. I get it, but I'm over the whole like wind pump mentality, man. Just chill, man. Go enjoy your life, touch grass, chill. Guys, let me know what y'all think about all this confusion in the space. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.